Hey, hello there, dear ones. Reverend Robert Brzezinski with you here this evening. It is time for the New Thought Media Network and New Thought Radio's positively inspiring concerts. These happen periodically, and tonight we are so incredibly blessed. We have the amazing Karen Drucker with us and the amazing Reverend Dr. David all with us. So I want you to know, number one, it's been like a dream working with these two delightful individuals. I first came on the scene in New Thought in around 2001, and you were already legends across them. Both of you were already legends. The minute I walked into a church, somebody was
We're
telling me.
old.
I didn't say that. But I
Somebody
found
had to.
but I did find out that this year is their 20th anniversary. These two dear, they met in a church in Kalispell, Montana in October of 2000,
2000?
so
Yeah, 20.
2000.
2000. Yeah, 20. Uh,
20.
I, uh,
2000.
and they've had a great collaborative career along the way. So many stories I've heard of experiences you've shared and the Silvermars and this and that and the other thing. But we also realized it's probably been almost 8 or 9 years since they've had an opportunity to perform together. So I'm going to we've got a limited amount of time here, folks. These are busy people. So I'm going to shut up and get out of the way, let them take over and share a little bit. So kick back, grab your beverage, grab a snack, and grab your partner, and let's get into some music with the
Or your
Reverend Dr.
partner's partner. Thanks,
Go.
Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Daddy. How you
How you
doing?
how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh my God, I wish I could see you in person.
I know. Hugs, virtual hugs.
Yes.
So I got to tell you, when we got this call to do this thing,
Uh-huh.
I looked through my files, and Mama's kind of meticulous. with
You
things.
are. You are so
Do you know,
good at
Do you
that.
know I have every single set list that we have ever done in all the
No.
years of touring? I could tell you any place that we were, the motorcycle gig that we did. I mean, everything. Well, you'll tell that story later. But every gig. And so I was looking through this file, and may I share this with you?
Oh, I'm scared.
A long time ago, when we were on the road, we were doing all these concerts, and we said we have to come up with something really great as an opener. So this is the story of Karen and David. Are you
Oh
ready?
no. Okay.
Once upon a time in a land far, far away, a rare twin flame emerged from the darkness, and two souls were born. The boy soul grew up in Beaumont, Texas. The girl's soul grew up in Hollywood, California. The boy left home, went to college singing and praising the Lord at Oral Roberts University. Yes. The girl left home and went to San Diego State and tried really hard to learn the art of tanning, drinking beer, and trying to have long blonde straight hair that she could flip in the breeze.
There you go.
The boy moved to New York City seeking fame and fortune, starring in soap operas, Broadway tour shows, and escalating to greatness as a dancing chipmunk in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I peaked early.
You did. The girl moved to San Francisco, becoming a wedding singer and rendering versions of Evergreen Feelings and New York over 1,000 times, reaching an artistic milestone as a singing elf at Macy's during Christmas. Eventually, the boy moved to Los Angeles, where he found his spiritual path, became a minister, visionary vocalist, and best-selling author. Eventually, the girl began music directing for churches and began her spiritual path as an inspirational singer and songwriter. Somehow, fate had it that these two souls should meet, recognize that they were the same person in different bodies, become friends, and join their talents together, emerging again as twin flames to light the world and empower the planet.
Oh my gosh.
We wrote
That was a
music.
lot. I can now remember there were slides of prepubescent things.
Yes, so next time we do this, we'll get the slides together and do this all again. But
Hi, welcome.
yes.
So, I think we were both thinking about the best way to open this, and I reached out to a friend named Leo from Unity of New York City, and
Leo.
Robert. Can you show them what Leo did for us?
The song we used to sing together all the time, a little act. So we want you to sing along.
Power, you got the power, we got the power.
You can sing with us now.
I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. I got the power, you got the power, we got the power.
All right, freeform dance.
I've got the power,
To make all my dreams come true.
I've got the power,
There's nothing I can't do.
I've got the power,
To be anything I want.
I've got the power inside of me.
Yeah.
I've got the power inside of me.
Every day I'm wasting my time thinking that someone else is gonna do it all for me. I've got to
Get up, get out, get in.
just get started. Take one step towards my destiny. Then I'll
Find my direction with clear-cut intention.
declare what will be and then just watch it come to me.
I've got the power,
To make all my dreams come true.
I've got the power,
Honey, there ain't nothing I can't do.
I've got the power,
To be anything I want.
I've got the power inside of me. I've got the power inside of me.
Talk to me down, David.
There are days when I feel that I'm just no good. Days when I don't even want to try. But when I stop, look and listen and surrender, I hear a voice of truth I cannot deny. It says you know you can do it,
girlfriend,
just get down to it.
Have faith in yourself and the will to see it through.
I've got the power,
To make all my dreams come true.
I've got the power,
There ain't nothing I can't do.
I've got the power,
To be anything I want.
I've got the power inside of me. I've got the power inside of me.
In those times when I feel so frightened and it seems like I just can't go on, I need to look deep inside, 'cause that's where I find
The power, the power, the power inside of me. Yeah.
I got the power.
I've got the power,
You got the power. You got the power. You got the power.
I've got the power,
I got the power now.
I've got the power inside of me.
Are you feeling it?
I've got the power inside of me.
I got it. All right, so we're gonna sing this together. I got the power. You got the power. We got the power.
I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. I got the power, you got the power, we got the power.
Sing with us.
I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. I got the power,
We're gonna do this for about 10 hours.
we
Just
got
over
the
and over
power.
until you get it.
I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. I got the power, you got the power, we got the power.
I got the power. You
Got the power, we got the power. I got the power, you got the power, we got the power. Power!
We are too cute.
We are.
Well, you are really cute. You just got the little moves going. You're just so cute. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. All right, so I have a question for you. I have a question.
Oh,
for you. All
oh,
the
that's right.
years- Okay, we're
Okay.
gonna ask a few questions back and forth here for both of us
Okay.
actually, to answer.
And let them know this. We don't know what you're going to ask.
No, we don't. So
Okay.
my question to you is, of all the years that we worked together doing retreats and touring and all these kinds of things, what is your, I don't want to say favorite memory, just what is a memory that stands out to you? It could be your favorite memory or your memory of like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. What memory just comes up like that to you?
You and I wrote this song called Altar of Love. And it was really a gospel wailing song. And we decided that we wanted to teach the Asilomar choir to do to the song, and we needed a lead singer. So I went to the House of Blues in Los Angeles, and I asked this woman if she would come to this retreat center in Northern California and do this. And she said yes. And so do you remember we led that choir, and she first of all was amazing, and the choir was amazing, but literally you had them doing these refrains, you had them walking in, and the roof of Merrill Hall blew off. And when you and I walked off stage and went outside, I had a suit on and I had a white shirt, and I had sweat so hard and so fast that the collar was black.
I remember
from
that.
Just like the energy just flew out of my neck.
Oh God.
That's what I remember.
And I remember too, when we did it, we used to do these Asilomar choirs, and for all of you who don't know about this, these choirs were put together on Monday, and we would perform on, was it like Thursday or Friday? I mean, it would just like, they would have like 3 or 4 rehearsals, and we would get like 80 people up there singing and doing choreography and all this stuff. But I remember we would stand on a box together, because a lot of these songs that we did, we had written together, and we both had, it was such a big group, and we'd stand there together conducting, and someone took a picture of us that our lips and our tongues were at the exact same moment doing the exact same, we were like this. Now, I would have to say that Asilomar is probably my favorite memory.
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, that's what I'm going to share. Is just, those Asilomar choirs, and being a music director with you, I would say was probably the most life-changing experience I ever had. So I'm going to sing a song. Can I sing you a song, a little song?
Sure.
So when I was going through my files, I saw some songs that we had both performed together, and but one of the things that I really feel that I want all of you to know about David is that he's really the one who's just sit there and just be a star, okay? Just take it in. He's really the one that encouraged me to seek a higher vision for myself. I was working in this one church, and I loved my little church, but I was like, I couldn't see anything more. And I remember him saying, there might be other people who want your songs. And I was like, who? Who else would want to hear what I'm doing other than my church? And he had a higher vision for me than what I had for myself. So I have a little teeny medley I want to do. This is a song that both of us have sung before, but I sing this to you, David. In a simple way, I love you. That's all that I can do. I'll make music while you sing your song. I understand what you're going through. In a simple way, I love you. When you're reaching out for me, I'll always be there when you need a friend. I'll help you be who you want to be. And I hear your voice sing out, just let it go. And I'll give you room to breathe and room to grow. In a simple way, I love you. I'll always be here to see you through. And I'll make music while you sing your song, while you do what you have to do. And I'll be beside you, rain or shine, 'cause love has many faces, and one of them is mine. I'm here to remind you, 'cause So this is one of David's songs. If you don't know the song, you need to know the song. I'm here to remind you of your magnificence, to help you awake to all the wonder that you are. I long to show you all the joy you're worthy of. I'm here to remind you how much you truly loved. All right, sing this with me. In your house, I want you to sing this now. No one's going to hear you. I'm here to remind you of your magnificence, of your magnificence, to help you awake to all the wonder that you are. And I long to show you all the joy you're worthy of. I'm here to remind you how much you're truly loved. Just that last line. I'm here to remind you how much you're truly loved.
Aww,
Aww,
that was gorgeous.
for you.
Thank you.
It's one of my favorite songs of yours. I'm here to
Thank
remind
you.
you. I mean, that's what friendship is. Oh, I already looked at this. I screwed up our order, David. I'm sorry.
I always defer to you, the queen. Oh, so
You want to sing a song?
yeah, so I was looking at this because you're singing constantly. I haven't sung in a long, long time, and I loved the fact that I was nervous today because it's good to be nervous. We were talking
Very
about
good
that.
to be nervous, yes.
And I was thinking, go big or go home. And watching Hamilton recently, we also talked about this. You get that little pang in your heart when you watch theater because we were both so involved in that in our early careers, and I was amazed at just the patter and the speed, and it made me think of a song from a Rumi poem called "Gamble Everything for Love" that I recorded early in the 2000s, and I thought, go big or go home.
Do it.
So
One
my
of
mouth
favorite
is
songs.
dry, so I've got to adjust here. Take these out. All right. This is called "Gamble Everything for Love."
Gamble everything for love, gamble everything, put it in a place you keep what you need. You can gamble everything for love if you're free, you gotta gamble everything for love. Seeker, are you cold, seeker, I can wrap you up in my love. If you wanna, you can gamble everything for love. If you wanna, you can gamble everything for love. Tell me, are you feeling lost? Have you crossed into places that you never knew to get through? Tell me, are you gonna cry all night? Tell me the truth, then I'll tell you the truth. If you gamble everything for love, you're gonna be alright. Alright. Make a list of things you need, leave it empty except for number one, right love. Gamble everything, keep it under lock and key. If you wanna, you can gamble everything for love. Love me with an open heart, tell me anything. We can find a place to start to gamble everything. We can set this thing apart, cause we're gonna gamble everything for love. Tell me, do you lose your way each day? Are the people you don't recognize, do they lie? Tell me, does it make you feel too real? Tell me the truth and I'll tell you the truth. If you gamble everything for love, you're gonna be alright. Alright. Ooh, you gotta go your own way. Ooh, you gotta go your own way. Ooh, you gotta go your own way. If you gamble everything for love, if you gamble everything for love, gamble everything for love, gamble everything, put it in a place you keep what you need. If you gamble everything for love, you will free. If you gamble everything for love. Tell me, are you feeling hurt? Is it worth it? Tell me, are the people strange? Do they change? Tell me, are you letting go? Do you know? I'll tell you the truth if you tell me the truth. If you gamble everything for love, if you gamble everything for love, if you gamble everything for love, you're gonna be alright, alright, alright. Gamble everything.
What a cool song. That sounds so great.
Yes, it is.
It's really, what a cool song. You have so many cool songs. How many albums have you made?
Now that one was written by a guy named Ben Lee, but
You know what? I would just say, you should have just said, yeah, I wrote it and it's great.
No, let's give credit. But
Yeah, you're right.
you know, it was at a time, it was great because I loved that Rumi poem, and also thinking about just what we do for a living. The fact that it's uncertain, the fact that life on the road is filled with all kinds of twists and turns, but we're gambling whatever would look like certainty in order to do what it is that we love. And
Yeah,
that's what I admire about you.
Yeah, that's great. I love that song. Very cool.
All right,
And
so
wait a minute, you know, the other thing, you're sitting here saying, oh, I haven't sung in a million years. This is the thing that always used to bug me so much, that he would like not sing at all and then just go out on stage and hit these higher notes than I could hit. And just, I mean, you sound great. And you're not even singing. You sound great.
thank you. Lots of hot water today.
Well, I think you need to be singing
And
a little bit
la
more.
la la
Yes.
la 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 la. Okay, I get to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
What would you say is the most significant thing, new thing, that you have learned about yourself during this global reset?
Oh, interesting. Good question. I would say, I've always seen myself, I'm kind of this weird person in that I'm an extrovert on the outside. It looks like I'm an extrovert, but I'm actually really an introvert. And I really love quiet and being alone. I spend a ton of time alone. And I've always thought, it's because I was on the road so much, I would come home and go, oh, yay, I get to just be home and alone and, just enjoy that. But if anything, I've now found what's interesting about for me, is to see how much I crave being with people. How that the aloneness was coming from a reaction of being with so many people, that now since I'm not with anyone really, I'm just seeing a few people, that I noticed that when I'm with friends, I'm on a swim team and we had a little, gathering of people, it was social distance gathering, that I could feel my well fill up just being with people that I cared about and connecting in that way. And so I would say that that's probably the biggest thing, is how much I do not take for granted the friendships and just the people in my life, that I just really love being with people.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say turning at the mirror, the inner inquirer, and really determining what's important.
Yeah, me too.
So much periphery stuff I laid down, and I looked at clarity, and I looked at, what do you really want to do? And I'm not saying that I am fully committed to one thing, but it's been a tremendous exercise to sort of be pushed into a corner, and it's in that corner that we finally surrender and let our melodramas drop, and we go, what's really important here?
Yeah.
And it's like you, it's connection, it's people, it's It's supporting one another and finding that when we love without agenda, there's always enough. Always
Yeah,
enough.
beautiful. Yeah, I felt the same. I feel the same way. So, actually, I know our little order was that you're supposed to do a song, but because I messed it up at the beginning, can I
You
do
go.
another? Because this kind of works right into what we were just talking about. I'm going to do another little mini medley. And again, this comes from the files. Haven't sung this in a million years. I hope I remember it. So this is a song David and I wrote a million years ago. Actually, he wrote all these words. He just, he's such a beautiful writer. And I remember he just gave it to me at a Silmar, and I remember going off in a corner, finding a piano, and just this music came out in like 20 seconds. Love is vast, pure waters blue. Release me there and let me drown. If God is felt in silent wind, let only nature's walls surround. If love lives high in stars above, unlock my wings that I may soar. If God is found in buried sand, I'll dig my hands in every shore. And all I've ever longed for, all I'll ever seek, all I've ever longed for is love, is God. I'll do another verse. Let's see. Love survives in all I've wronged, then grant me grace to make amends. If God has been there all along, then let me now my past befriend. If love is taste, touch, sight, and sound, let all my senses now receive. If God transcends all human doubt, then forever will I trust and I believe. For all I've ever longed for and all I'll ever seek, all I've ever longed for is love, is love, is God, is God. So another song that we wrote with the choir in mind. So I'm just going to give you the chorus of this, and I hope you'll sing along with it. It goes like this. I am the center of divine attraction. All things, all pure and blessed things, all pure and blessed things come to me now. Now this was from Creative Mind and Success. These are the words of Ernest Holmes that we wrote this whole song. I'm just going to give you the chorus right now, but these are all Ernie's words. It goes like this again. I am the center of divine attraction. All things, all pure and blessed things, all pure and blessed things come to me now. Sing with us now. I am the center of divine attraction. All things, all pure and blessed things, all pure and blessed things come to me now. Come to me, come to me, come to me.
Awesome.
Remember that one?
I do. And
Is that the one? What did we do with the choir with that one? There was one that we had wigs, and I don't know what we did with that one. We had a big, I don't know what we did with that, but I remember 80 people singing that. I am this. It was so cool.
Yeah.
We need to
and on
record
that first one, your husband John did such an amazing track for me.
It's beautiful. You sang it.
Yay, John. Yay, John.
Yeah, that was a beautiful song.
Let's
Oh, is
see.
it my turn to throw out a question?
Oh, is it?
All right. Oh, here's one. Here's a good one for you. What is, okay, so with what we're all going through right now, what is a life motto that you are living by? Life motto or a principle or whatever. What's kind of helping you get through?
So it came to me this morning.
What
I
is
was
that?
I was making my coffee before I was going to do my annual Sunday talk on Facebook Live, and the words "cling lightly" came
Ooh,
to
I
me.
like
Cling lightly.
cling lightly, y'all. Cling lightly.
And
Oh, I like
what that means for me is we're always talking about developing non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean disengagement. It just means we are engaged, but we're not attached to the outcome. And so what I like about the word cling and the paradox of cling lightly is that go and do your thing. Cling to the dream, but be light with regards to how rigid we become with regards to how that dream is supposed to unfold. So cling to the dream, do your action, but be light about it.
Oh, I like that.
Cling lightly.
That's a song. Ann Pogue likes that. Cling lightly. I like that.
Hey, Ann.
I would say mine is really a life philosophy that I always live by, which is the expression "good luck, bad luck, who knows." And so many people know the story about the farmer who has a horse, and I mean, I don't even want to go into the whole story, but it's the concept of like, you never know what is happening in your life where you think it's something bad. It could be absolutely what was needed in your life, and if you were trying to, cling on to something like, no, it's got to do this, it's got to be this way. How it's just, there could be something so much this or something better. Something better could be right around the corner. And I mean, I'm looking right now at how I had so many jobs cancel for this, for this year. And truly, before this happened, before all this stopping happened, I was on the road. I was on the road so much, and I was getting kind of burnt out. And, the idea right now that I can, I mean, yes, there's also grief and sadness about these jobs and, not performing and whatever. But I have to say that what was around the corner that I never could have imagined 2 months ago is doing a women's retreat with women in England and America. And there's a woman from Australia joining us in Belgium. And I would have never thought that that was available before. And so
And the fact that you're in, 4 different places almost every Sunday.
Yeah, it's wacky, but I'm being able to connect with people that I would have never been able to connect with, and because of this technology, I'm with you. I mean, I'm doing this with you. You and I have been talking about doing something for so long, and we just couldn't get our schedules and traveling, and I think we need to do a little workshop, if you ask me. Okay.
Oh, you just announced it to the public.
Uh-oh. So you want to sing us a little song?
I do. I'm going to readjust here. My favorite songs from my early years was Build My Dock, because I loved the idea of what it means to embody the idea even before the thing is materialized. So let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna build my dock because my ship's already in, and it's up to me to give my dream a home. Even if I have faith doesn't mean my work comes to an end, so I pace myself across life's stepping stones. A little less of human talk
talking, and a lot more spirit walking, ever learning on my way. Work on how my heart is listening, let go of my resistance, shining with the light of day. I'm gonna build my dock because my ship's already in, and it's time to do instead of time to try. Gonna join into that race where everybody wins, live on heavenly truths instead of earthly lies. Herald this momentous feeling of honestly believing I can choose to live in bliss. Guided on my sacred journey, discovering I'm worthy to be anointed by God's kiss. Yes, I build my dock because my ship's already in, and it's up to me to give my dreams a home. Even if I have faith, doesn't mean my work comes to an end. So I pace myself across life's stepping stones. A little less of human talking, and a lot more spirit walking, ever learning on my way. Work on how my heart is listening, let go of my resistance, shining with the light of day. Herald this momentous feeling of honestly believing I can choose to live in bliss. Guided on my sacred journey, discovering I'm worthy to be anointed by God's kiss. And the music plays out and we trail along humming, and the message is always remember to build your dock. To build your dock, because that which is the vision, it's already here. And so it is.
Yeah. Love that song. We used to, we would get everyone going, ooh, I love that. You know, David, do you still have many CDs left? I mean, do you still have CDs that you could sell to people? Because mine are like, you know, CDs are like, people don't really have them that much anymore, but do you still have some CDs?
No,
Or they could download them though.
yeah, everything's on Spotify too. But you know, they're in these boxes in a closet, and I just have not had the heart to throw them away.
No.
And to try to figure out where to donate them, or you know, again, like you said, technology has sort of moved on. So I don't know. They're just, for right now, they're sitting in there. I'm sure Maria Kondo would be very upset with me, but they do bring me joy.
They bring you joy, and that's all that matters. So speaking of joy, another thing that we did when David and I used to do a lot of retreats together. And God, I don't know how many we did. We did so many. And one of the things we talked about was we wanted to have at one of our retreats. We said, let's write something that everyone on the opening night can do a dance and sing to each other that would just kind of, crack everyone's hearts open and get them, ready to dive into the weekend. And so we wrote this kind of Sufi dance with these movements of I stand before you, knowing you are one, you are the mirror, and we would do these little mirror of my soul, I stand before you, honoring. And what would be so sweet is you'd have the person put their hand on the cheek of the other person, and you would just look at these little faces, and it would just be so sweet. So our dear friend Leo made a video of us doing our song for you. So you've been sitting now for a while.
It was your idea to try to create that so we could turn to one another. So Leo. This is Leo from Unity of New York's masterpiece.
Yay. And so when we're doing this, I want you to get up. No one can see you. Get up and dance with us. If you're even by yourself, and if you got someone with you, dance with them. Put your hand on their cheek at that point. But you could see. So, darling Robert, if you could start that video, that would be great.
I stand before you, knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you, honoring the part of you that is whole.
Sing with us now.
I stand before you, knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you, honoring the part of you that is whole. I stand before you, knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you, honoring the part of you that is whole. I stand before you, knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you, honoring the part of you that is whole. I stand before you, knowing we are one. You are the mirror of my soul. I stand before you, honoring the part of you.
The part of you that is whole. That's all it was.
I was buffering.
You were buffering.
I was buffering and it went out. I was like, ah!
I stand before you, knowing we are one. You are the mirror of us. I stand before, and then it just was going to go, the part of you that is whole, the part of you that is whole. Yay! I love that song.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Great. All right. So we another little song. I have memory that we wrote this on the beach in Pacific Grove.
I think we did.
Together.
Yes, actually we did. Good
And
memory.
I remember sand in my toes and pen on paper. So it's called Sacred One.
the sacred one in this sacred time, no beginning and no end. Holding up the light for all to see, heart and mind now freely blend, fully honoring the gifts you bring to a world that now believes. You are the sacred one in this sacred time. Welcome home, my sacred friend. And then we sang, I am the sacred one in this sacred time, no beginning and no end. Opening up the light for all to see, heart and mind now freely blend, fully honoring the gifts I bring to a world that now believes. I am the sacred one in this sacred time. Welcome home, my sacred friend. And then the we are the sacred ones in this sacred time, no beginning and no end. Holding up the light for all to see, heart and mind now freely blend, fully honoring the gifts we bring to a world that now believes. We are the sacred ones in this sacred time. Welcome home, my sacred friend. You are the sacred one in this sacred time. Welcome home, my sacred friend.
I love that. I've forgotten about a lot of these songs, you know. I think I need to dust them off and start performing them. Dust them off. That was beautiful. I totally forgot about that song.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, it's amazing. I can see us under some palm tree.
I you know what? Isn't that funny? I completely know exactly. I mean, isn't that funny? It's like a real mind, like just a memory of just like I know exactly where we were the moment we wrote it. It must be just one of those little imprints. Wow, that's great. I'm going to sing that at church next week. Thank you very much for reminding me. So, you know, I'm going to, because you were drinking that coffee cup, it says, what, let it be?
Let it be.
So actually, I think I'm going to piggyback on the question that we were talking about before about what is your motto right now? And I was at a little songwriting retreat, and I wrote this song with Sloan Wainwright, because we were talking about, you know, how are you making it through these times? And so I've recorded the song. I don't have a track for it yet. I'm going to just sing it to you a cappella because it's not done, but it should be out on my website in a couple of weeks. But I just love the song because it's truly how I'm trying to remember to be right now. It goes like this. Let it be whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be whatever it is. I love this part. I keep thinking every day that I need to do more. Write that novel, clear the clutter, mop and wax all the floors. Can I set aside all my shoulds, coulds, and woulds? Can I be okay if it's not all good? Can I be okay if it's not all good? That's the key. Oh, let it be whatever it is. Let me cry if tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be whatever it is. Holding on to what was with all my might. Honey, it's over. It's done. It's out of sight. The struggle, the pain, gotta let it all go. When I trust my heart, then I know. Just let it be, whatever it is. Let me cry if the tears gotta fall. Let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be, whatever it is. I love this. The bridge is, whatever it is, the good and the bad, whatever it is, the happy, the sad, whatever it is, let it all be okay, 'cause whatever it is just is. So let it be, whatever it is. Let me cry if the tears gotta fall, and let me stop if I need to rest. Let it be, whatever it is. I'm gonna let it be, whatever it is. Let it be, ba-doom, doom, doom, doom. Whatever it is. That's kind of a fun one, huh?
Yay!
It's kind of
All
what
right.
it is, you know, whatever it is, let it be. So I need that coffee cup.
I'll mail it to you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
I'll
It's
even
blue.
wash it.
Oh,
What a guy! What a guy!
it's all right. It's okay.
So, as we're closing on this hour together,
An hour has gone by already.
I know, fun,
It's
huh?
always like that with you. It's just fun. It's always fun.
So, I have an acknowledgement first of all. One of the reasons why singing started to take a back seat for me was, it's a long story, but basically it was a bunch of heart stuff that was a genetic thing in my family. It was affecting all kinds of quality of life issues. One actually even coughing in my voice, and which started a spinning out of paranoia and feeling bad about not being perfect. But there was a really crucial era in around 2001 where I got pretty sick from this cough that nobody knew what it was. My oldest sister had not passed away yet, and it wasn't until she passed away that they were able to diagnose this genetic malfunction. And things got so bad, and I had coughed for so long that there were all types of repercussions. And this one, Karen, flew from San Francisco to Los Angeles and put me in the car and drove me to the hospital. She drove me to the hospital, to Cedars-Sinai, and the rest after that was a long recovery period, and it's been quite an adult journey with this little ticker of mine as I've learned to love it and to embrace it in all of its broken openness. But you were that friend that dropped everything and got on a plane and flew to Los Angeles and drove me to the hospital. I'm sure you remember that.
I do. I remember the cough. I remember all that you went through. You were just the most courageous person to keep going and fighting it. And look at you now. doing so
And
much better.
right before that, I came to see you because we were going to do a center in the Golden Gate area, and we were given a task to write something for that morning. So my final question is not really a question, but it's a challenge for you. You up for it? So remember how we would do songwriting in the car when we would be driving for endless hours, and we'd play around with lyrics and melody, and we would toss it off to one another. So we only wrote one stanza together for that Sunday, and it was birthed from my struggles, and it ties in beautifully with what you just sang for your new song. It was called "I Honor It All." Do you remember that?
Yes. Yeah, kind of do.
Okay. It goes like this. I honor it all, every season of my life. I honor it all, the darkness and the light. I honor it all, every season of my life. I honor it all. I honor it all. And that was what we did.
Did we ever record that
Do you
song?
remember that?
Did we ever record it?
No.
What a cool
No.
song. God,
So
I'm just
let's-
going. Okay, yes.
Let's try it together. I know there's a delay between the ethers, but let's see. Let's play right.
Okay.
I honor it all,
All
every season of my life. I honor it all, the darkness and the light. I honor it all, every season of my life. I honor it all. I honor it all. Now, like in the car on the drive, toss it to you, give me a verse.
I honor it all, every feeling that I feel. I honor it all, what I imagine and what is real. I honor it all the joy and the pain. I honor it all. I honor it all. And back to you.
Whatever it was that caused me so much fear, whatever the struggle I carried through my years, whomever it was behind the bitter tears,
Yeah.
I honor it all. I honor it all. And last, together again. I honor it all, every season of my life. I honor it all, the darkness
And
and the light.
I honor,
I honor it all, every season of my life. We honor it all. We honor it all.
So that's
And-
that's deep, David. I mean, we honor what we're going through right now. We honor
Yeah.
it all.
So that's my parting prayer for you, my beloved one, is I honor it all, and you were there. You were there for the joy, and you were there for the sorrow, and you've always been that for me.
And that's
so,
what you've been for me. You've been a friend that has always been there, no matter what, no matter when, always there. I never take it for granted, and I bless you.
I love
I
you
honor
so much.
you. I love you.
Yay. Hey, Robert.
What
Mr.
fun, Robert. Thanks so much for having us do
Oh
this.
my, oh my gosh! Thank you. I will tell you, I cannot keep up with the love and the blessings and all the shout outs that are happening in the chat box tonight. It's going to take me all night to go back and look at all of these. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I have a little bit of my own way of judging how well a show goes. And I look at how many of the other New Thought musicians show up in the room to come listen. So, I mean, we got shout outs all over the place. Gary Lynn Floyd is here. Harold Payne is here. Who else? I see Patricia Watson is here. I saw somebody else too. There's been so many people floating in. I want to thank everybody that's been with us. And folks, you're on top of the game because a whole handful of you have already gone and hit that donate button. There's a donate button located over in the in the description of this video, and I'm going to drop one in the comment box for you right now as well. That's right, Michael Gottwas is here tonight. I saw Michael's name come through thank you for that. So some of you are already on top of the game. This is a fully community-run organization, New Thought Media Network. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, and we want to bring you all the great music. We want to bring you more and more conversations like these, more and more connections like these, and we do that through the power of your giving. So please hit that donate button. For those of you that have already done that, big shout outs, Lauren, Suzanne, Harold, Maureen, thank you all so much. Those other ones that I'm sure I've missed already because they're happening right now while I'm talking, we love you. That money is going to go into the hands of Karen and David, and a small portion will stay with us, help us keep this this network up and running. So
Mama, let's go get ice cream.
Hey, double dip.
All right. I do believe there was an encore organized in the original lineup here. Is that correct? No.
Take it away. Take it away, Mama.
All right, I'll give you a chorus of this, because this is a song that David and I used to sing together, that David Leonard inspired, and David and I used to sing this. When I look in your eyes, I see the beloved. I see the beloved looking back at me. When I stand next to you, I can feel the beloved. Feel the beloved in you. And you are in my soul. You are my inspiration. With you in my heart, I'm never alone. We are one. There is no separation. When I rest in you, I'm home. I'm home. And when I touch your heart, I feel the beloved. I feel the beloved is touching me. And when I open my heart, I open to the beloved in you. I can see the beloved in you. I can know the beloved in you. So do you know that the word beloved means David? That's the definition of the word. Is beloved, beloved. You'll always be beloved. Oh, beloved, beloved to me.
Oh, and there it is, folks. Karen Drucker, David Ault, reunited, and it feels so good. And a photo bomb by my beautiful, lovely wife. So
Hey.
you don't get that every night, folks. That's free. That's a freebie with the price of admission.
Thanks so much, Robert. Thanks for having us tonight. This was really fun.
Oh, I commend you, Robert, for all of the work that you're doing and the organization behind this. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For all of you listening tonight, we sure appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. And folks, we'll be back next week, next Sunday evening. Gary Lynn Floyd in the house, brand new CD release
It's really
party.
good. You gotta hear
Brand
it.
new music, never heard it before. World release next Sunday night. Join us for that. Well, Karen, David, I hope that we can do something more again in the future, and maybe we'll make this an annual event or something. We'll find out.
We're here.
More videos to work on, Mama.
Yes, I love it.
More videos. Thank you, dear ones. We're out of here
All right.
tonight.
Bye.
Love you. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us